PlayStation dropped a new Bleach Rebirth of Souls blog. At the very top, they have the most important news. Bleach Rebirth of Souls launches March 21st, 2025. And if anybody can let me know why there's a discrepancy, because some places I'm seeing it launches on the 20th and other places the 21st. So if you guys could let me know why we might be seeing that difference, I would very much appreciate it. First, look at 2 new characters and combat gameplay overview. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is the latest console game from the legendary Bleach franchise, the absolutely peak Bleach franchise, where fan favorite characters can unlock powers, engage in combat, and turn the tide of the battle with one strike of their sword. To get fans and players excited for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, we'll be showing some exclusive content of Sosuke Aizen and Shigekune Genryusai Yamamoto, as well as an introduction to the game's unique battle system. The new characters Sosuke Aizen and Genryusai Yamamoto have been revealed in the release date announcement trailer. Their character trailers will drop soon, but below is a tease of the 2 iconic characters. This right here is Sosuke's Kikon move. Interestingly enough, it only takes 2 souls, so he's not going to be very strong when it comes to knocking you down soul by soul, but maybe that's just because he's in his base. I don't know why he'd only be taking 2 souls. I don't think we've seen a Kikon move that weak yet. As the captain of Squad 5, Sosuke Aizen is famous for his crime of high treason against the Soul Society. He has a spiritual pressure unlike any other, far surpassing that of other Soul Reapers. His immense strength is amplified by his unique ability to manipulate his attacks and shift the tide of the fight to his advantage. I'm wondering how the deception mechanic is going to work with his Bankai and with his attacks in general too. That's going to be very interesting, and I cannot wait until Monday to react to that. Below him, we have Yamamoto. As the head captain, Genryusai Yamamoto stands at the pinnacle of all Soul Reapers, wielding the most powerful fire-based Zanpakuto capable of incinerating everything in its path. With unmatched firepower and mastery over his abilities, Yamamoto is a formidable force, ready to face any opponent who dares to challenge him. Here we see his Kikon move is destroying 3 souls, and we're definitely not going to see his Bankai. I think the first that we see of his Bankai is in the 1000-Year Blood War arc, so we're definitely not going to be seeing any of that. But he still should be fun to play nonetheless. Then they start going into the combat system basics. At its core, the basic strategy is reading the opponent's moves, attack, guard, counter, and decreasing Reishi. Winning a battle involves cutting down an opponent's Reishi, HP, and destroying their Konpaku, lives. All playable characters have unique abilities to accomplish this goal through various mechanics, so using movement abilities for positioning becomes key to finding opportunities to strike. Before diving into the combat overview, let's introduce some important game terms. Reishi gauge, a player's health gauge. Every time Reishi gauge is cut down, the player's Konpaku takes damage, so that's your health, which is right here. Konpaku, a player's remaining health. Destroy all the opponent's Konpaku to win the fight. And this right here, these 9 individual bars, these are your Konpaku, these are your lives, these are your souls. Destroy the Reishi, and you'll destroy a soul, and then you can use Kikon moves, which help you destroy even more souls. Fighting Spirit gauge, accumulated over time and by taking damage. When enough of this gauge has accumulated, a player can activate the Awakening. If a player has a full gauge when using Awakening, they will move into a Kikon channel state, which increases the power of the Kikon move, and that's the evolution meter they're talking about there. Awakening elevates a player to an empowered state with enhanced abilities and increased Konpaku destruction power. Okay, every Awakening you have is going to actually destroy more Konpaku no matter what, and then some Awakenings will destroy even more on top of that. Okay, so that's good to know. Your Kikon move, an ability that directly destroys an opponent's Konpaku, which once again is these souls, these lives, these stocks, whatever you want to call them. Guard gauge decreases when a player guards an opponent's attacks. If the gauge is fully depleted, a player will not be able to guard temporarily, which means they'll be in a guard break state. We don't actually see it here, but I'm pretty sure the guard gauge pops up down here. The spirit power gauge, accumulated when attacking an opponent. The gauge is consumed to activate a spiritual pressure move. That's this EX meter up here. So it looks like you have 3 bars of EX meter. Spiritual pressure move, special actions that differ per character that include empowered abilities, counter skills, etc. And then those are what we see in every single trailer and advanced breakdown that we do. Ho-ho, movement ability to quickly close the distance and get behind an opponent. Now, I don't know if this is just what they're going to call the flash step or if this is in reference to all movement abilities, but I'm pretty sure it takes reverse action to use your movement abilities. There are 3 types of reverse actions. Soul Reverse, which increases spiritual power and recovers Reishi. Chain Reverse, which continues a combo and increases spiritual power, and Burst Reverse, which cancels an opponent's combo and recovers guard gauge. Turn the tide of battle. And then they got Renji versus Byakuya here. To destroy the opponent's Konpaku, players must either damage the Reishi gauge, or when the opponent's remaining Reishi falls below 30%, activate a Keycon move. Additionally, a Keycon move can be triggered when the opponent is under guard break. However, if a player uses a Keycon move in an ancillary manner, the number of Konpaku destroyed will be reduced. If you're not strategic with how you throw out your Keycon move, you will actually end up destroying less souls. So if the opponent doesn't have 30% or less on their health bar, or if they're not in a guard break state, I'm assuming that you are going to destroy less souls when you do your Keycon move. And even with those two, there might even be a discrepancy to where 30% or less gives you more souls destroyed than the guard break. So I don't know. But pretty much what they're saying is even if you do just throw it out and land, you're not going to be destroying a lot of souls if it does. Players can damage an opponent's Reishi gauge in 2 ways: quick attack and flash attack. While both attacks can decrease an opponent's guard gauge, quick attacks can be unleashed quicker and are used to easily accumulate spiritual power, while the flash attacks inflict greater damage to Reishi. These attacks can also be used in succession as a combo, and using movement abilities, Ho-Oh, will extend the combo attacks. There are also other abilities like the signature move, a unique action which can be activated without consuming gauge, so it's resource free, as well as spiritual pressure move, which can be activated with accumulated spiritual power. Strategically timing these skills will give a player the upper hand on their opponents. Along with the basic abilities, players can activate the awakening state in the form of signature Bleach skills like Shikai, Bankai, and Resurrection. Awakening can be activated when a player accumulates a certain amount of fighting spirit, enhancing a character's abilities and Konpaku destruction power. Activating Awakening can be crucial in overturning the tide of the battle, bringing victory from the edge of defeat. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is coming to PS5 and PS4 on March 21st, 2025. Pre-order the game today and receive the Toshiro Hitsugaya and Yoroichi Shihoin 1000-Year Blood War costume set. That's it for this blog posting. So yeah, guys, a lot of that information we've gone over in previous articles and previous videos, but it's still good to see a lot of the things reiterated here. So yeah, let me know what you guys are most excited for, who you're most excited to play. I have a couple more videos coming out as well, so if they're not out already, make sure you guys check those out. Or if they are out already, make sure you guys check those out. Then Monday, we will be dropping the Aizen and Captain Yamamoto trailers as well, so I'm very excited to see them. I'm even more excited for their advanced breakdown. I don't know if I'll do 2 separate advanced breakdowns or if we'll lump them together in one. We'll see. Let me know what you guys want. We'll do a poll like we normally do as well. So yeah, let me know who you're excited for. If you like this one, definitely leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It's been real. It's your boy, Lee the Warlord, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Fuck, I'm a gangster. Yeah.